Welcome back to Nickels and Dimes, the #1 podcast in combat sports. Today we're going to be chatting with my buddy, good pal, Zack Ryder. He's currently redshirting for Penn State University, and he'll be competing at 184 pounds next year. Absolute stud coming out of New York, and we chat about a bunch of different stuff, wrestling, his upbringing, how he got into it, dodgeball, and just a general chat for the boys. So it was a good one. Let's tune in, and thank you for listening. Zack Ryder, how you doing, bud?
Doing good. I did 3 matches today.
Did you?
Wow, yeah. Who? With Kyle Dake. All 3, too.
Oh,
dang. I think I got a scratch on my, I don't know if it's from defending the gut or what, but.
Little claw mark?
Yeah, it was battles, too. It was exhausting, but I take 3 matches over 1 Versa. I'll tell you that.
Yeah?
Cool.
That's what they do for you guys now? You got to do, for every match you miss, so you got to do a Versa?
They're not doing that, but I hope they don't do that because dude, Fridays
be rough.
What's the most verses you've done in a day?
10. I did it with Coach Casey once.
Wow, you did
never
his
went
Saturday
back.
workout?
Yeah, never went back. Because you know how Clay is. He was on me. Yeah. Come on, I need a partner. Like, no. I was like trying to like maneuver my way out to the left, and then Coach Mike was like, no. I think you should get on the cardio. It's like, dude, wow. 10, dude.
Shots fired by Mike a little bit.
Yeah. he was on my case for that one. Yeah. I haven't went back though. That one was brutal.
So what is a Versa?
Death. I guess it's just like a machine that you go like this with and it just kills you.
It's like the old Rocky movie. I think was the first time I've seen one.
It's like climbing. It's like doing a sprint climb up a mountain.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. And it's timed for like a minute or so, or?
We can get you on one.
I mean,
let's do it. Let's get running on our Versa.
I've seen these.
Don't tell him anything, and just say, "All right, 30-second go."
Just rip it.
Just go. See what you got.
I've seen these 2 work out before, and I will say the lifting is, lifting. It's hard, right?
You've never really seen us work out though.
But
like all the workouts that you show up are like very PG.
Yeah.
The bike, I will say, is hard. I tried.
You've never seen a hard bike workout. Never one time have you ever seen us do a hard bike workout. I'm sorry,
dude. I don't know. I've seen Tony cry real tears on the bike.
That wasn't because of the workout.
That was because he was the demons.
What's like a hard bike workout for you guys?
I would say 2-match grind probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4-match grind.
Yeah, 4. I never did 4.
Yeah.
What's that?
So you go 3 minutes at 300 watts. 1 minute, 30-second break?
Depends, like fighting or wrestling. But
yeah, so I guess mine's different. So 3 minutes, 300 watts, 1 minute break, straight into 2 minutes at 400 watts, straight into, no break, straight into 5 minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute at 500 watts.
Yeah.
So it's 300 watts, 3 minutes, 1 minute break, 400 watts, 2 minutes, straight into 500 watts, 1 minute. 1 minute break, repeat.
Yeah.
That's a spin bike.
Yeah.
Would you rather do a spin bike or the Airdyne?
Airdyne.
Yeah, Airdyne's easier, for sure.
Yeah.
No, that thing's crazy.
The Airdyne,
because you can't change the resistance on the Airdyne.
Yeah.
If you go harder, you can.
Yeah, but like it gets easier.
It
like
gets easier as you go, right?
Yeah.
Like you're doing more calories like as you pedal faster. Whereas for this bike, if you pedal faster, the wattage
meets you.
The wattage just is
it does get to you.
Yeah. So like you have to turn the resistance up.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with that.
So you haven't done spin bike?
No, only
Airdyne
like
and Versa.
only for like lifting warm ups.
Yeah, spin bike's tough.
Yeah.
Spin bike it's I would say like overall hardest pound for pound is Versa. Probably
Easily.
the hardest. But I would put the spin bike next and then the Airdyne third. Yeah.
That Airdyne's terrible.
Yeah, the spin bike's tough.
Like sometimes we do the minute Versa, then a minute bike.
Yeah.
We'll do one that's tough. This is like a very basic one, but you'll just have to do 3 minutes at whatever wattage like is your wattage. So like 300 watts, 350 watts, 400 watts. And you'll do 3 minutes and then 1 minute off as many times as you can.
Yeah.
So you just go until you can't get it.
What's the attack most the quads?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, your quads are crushed.
It's like every machine though. Like even the Versa, like
The quads.
it's not even upper body. It's just all quad.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Has Coach Cal done an Ironman like multiple times? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does like at least one a year.
He did the Ironman World Championships in Hawaii. So that's like
Holy smokes.
impossible to qualify for. and he qualified. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, but that was like his goal with Ironman was to qualify for that.
Yeah.
That's crazy impressive.
Yeah.
That's a different type of shape.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
I don't even know what Ironman is.
So an Ironman is a marathon, a 4-mile swim, and then it's like a 110-mile bike or 100 and some mile bike.
He did that?
All in a row. Yeah. So you do the swim, bike, and then run.
Run, yeah.
So you swim first, then bike, then run.
A lot of people drown in the swim too. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Dead?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It sound like a waiver?
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because they're just exhausted. I think there's like they're like fighting each other to like
Yeah.
beat times. And
It'll
stuff.
be like a group of people. It looks like a herd just like moving through the water, and people get kicked and
It's
stuff.
like hundreds of people.
It depends. I mean, like the world championships, it's not as many because you have to qualify. But some of them you can just enter. But yeah, it's no joke.
Yeah, so like in track they have the 800-meter start, like everyone just in a line, not on what are they called with their feet on?
800?
Yeah, they all just start.
That'd be the 15. So the 8 they start in a lane and then they cut in after a certain amount of time. But
Right.
The 1500 they all start like next to each other.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so then
But it's a little curve. Like so the start will make like a slight curve. So if you're on the end, you like are a couple feet ahead of the inside lane. Yeah, but for 800, it's actually somewhat crazier because you start in your own lane, but then when you hit a certain point in the race, you all start to cut in, and that's like, it's wild. But
yeah, I see people throw like I was watching a video and people were throwing elbows in like this pack just
Gotta
to get
win.
Yeah,
yeah,
makes sense. I
gotta
mean,
do it. Gotta
Saw
be present.
track video on that on my Instagram feed. These guys are like throwing elbows and like they were like pushing each other. I'm like, bro, how are you not getting disqualified?
Track, but you could physically try to stop your opponent from beating you. You could grab them. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun event.
I think Sean Deagle actually did I don't know if it's like they're all called Ironmans, but like he tried doing one back in New York, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he had like his whole
Maybe like a mini
he had-
Ironman.
Yeah, he had like a swimsuit on his bike and everything. He's like prepared.
Did he do it?
I think so. I don't know how he did.
That's
but
cool.
I think he did do it.
Yeah, they do mini ones where it's like maybe a mile swim and then, like 30 miles on the bike and then a 5K or something like that. They'll do mini ones or halves.
It's a lot.
It's still a lot no matter what.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's quit talking about exercise. So I have a question for you. Were you nervous when I texted you and invited you on the show?
A little bit. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, I'm like 18, like a few years ago.
You're
Like
18.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Wow.
No
19
way.
next month. Yeah.
Nice.
Beard a little shaved off. I tried the goatee.
Well, I was going to say,
Yeah.
It feels like, the other day I gave you a hard time for the goatee, and I think you like tried extra to grow the beard out. So it just kind of blended
Yeah,
in.
I went home with the straight razor.
Yeah,
I tried
you're
lining
like-
it up, but
You're like, let's like see if I can push some hairs out of my face so I don't have a goatee on
it's growing back
on the
quick
pod.
though.
It is, yeah.
It's getting there,
It's
but
impressive.
the beard's the way to go. But
There we go.
I mean, back to
Interesting.
what I was saying. Like literally a few years ago, I was watching you guys literally dominate these guys on the field, and then like I get here, and then now like we're all buddies. Like Kyle Dake, you
Well,
guys.
relax.
I mean, I got your phone number. I'm on a podcast, but like it's just crazy. So I was like, oh,
No, that's cool.
That's dope.
it's crazy.
Yeah, man. What has that been like, the transition, from high school? Obviously, you're redshirting this year and stuff, but how has that been for you?
I mean, it's been great. In high school, like I liked wrestling, but like I didn't love it. So like I was just going day to day with it. And like as soon as I got here, like I instantly like loved wrestling. Like shout out to all you guys here at Penn State. But like I mean it's difficult the redshirt year because like I just want to get out there and compete. And then guys like you and Kassar just beating me up every day. Like sometimes I'm on that wall. I'm like, what am I doing? Like if I get better, and then like when I went to a scuffle and I like hitting the number 7 guy in the country, I was like, oh wow, I am getting a little bit better. But
Nice.
just taking it day by day. Like the success is like this, and when I go against you guys, I'm down here. So I mean, it's been nice. I'm enjoying it, but I know it's gonna go by quick, and then sooner or later I'll be out of college. So
Right.
Yeah. It is hard to tell, like, at least my redshirt year was hard to tell, like, if I was getting better. And then the second you get out of the room, like,
Yeah.
that's when you realize, like, my first tournament was the junior world, like the nationals to make the junior world team. And, like, I got so much better up to that point.
Was that Vegas?
Yeah, Vegas.
That's where I'm going next month.
Yeah, so like
we're
that's
gonna
when you can see like the jumps you make from like the season, and it's hard to tell in the room. It's just like we kind of all do similar things, so it's tough to see the progress.
It is.
Yeah, I was feeling like I was getting worse. I was like,
no, literally, like I'm like, dude, my underhook's not working at all. like all these guys are shutting it down.
And to be fair, like as a red shirt, I think that's something that maybe most people don't consider. At least when we were redshirting, like we were grinding, right? Like you're talking about all this extra stuff versus extra work. Like we're not missing a day, and you're wrestling the starters, it's like they're getting propped up a little bit.
They're
fresh,
it's
like recovery day, get this massage. Oh, only one round on the circuit for you guys. Like they get a little fluff.
Yeah, fluff.
They get fluffed.
This day, like we literally went Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday live.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, no, you don't need a recovery day. I'm like, what? And then we just did Friday, 3 matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get fluff, but I mean,
it's the way it's supposed to be. And then when you get past this year, it'll be the same for you. So you'll be feeling good in the workouts and stuff. But yeah, you don't really notice the gains until you go wrestle other, basically what I would consider civilians.
and it's literally there's not one guy that's not good in the room. Like everyone.
No, yeah, you're not. You can't really get if I'm trying to get a light day.
No,
it's tough.
You gotta go like 125.
Yeah, I gotta go with Conway. I gotta go with somebody small, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then Conway's like out scrambling me, and I'm like, all right, like come on.
He's good. I watched him against Ono.
He's nasty.
That was insane. Like
he's one of the best, probably like not as well known guys.
Yeah,
yeah. Like I saw he was wrestling. Yeah, you're mentioning he was wrestling Ono, and Ono was talking after, and he was like world champion, like he easy, and Conor was like, nah, I don't want to.
That's crazy.
I heard Jordan's really good at video games though.
Nasty.
I want to get a 1v1 going on Fortnite.
Oh, are you good?
Insane.
Really
insane. Yeah.
What do they call that? The kids? Do they call it cracked?
Yeah, I'm cracked. I deleted it though.
Oh,
I tried deleting it for COD, but like my PC, I don't know. Maybe you can help me. It's like doesn't have enough storage.
Wow.
So
you play on PC?
Yeah. Like
like
it's on like an angle and everything, and I'm like,
it's like a gaming setup.
Yeah.
Wow. You're really like that.
You build like crazy.
Oh. Edit. Yeah. You can ask anybody on the team.
Are you the best one on the team?
Easily. Like
really?
Yeah.
You're that good.
Easily. Yeah.
Dang.
And like the second best, it's like.
Have you ever thought of streaming?
I have thought about it, but I just never did.
You'd probably be good. You could be entertaining.
Are you good at like all games, or is that like your kind of niche?
Well, like growing up, I never really played video games, and then Fortnite came out. But like I switched.
Wait, hold up. Growing up, Fortnite came out when you were like 10.
All right. So like,
how old were you when you started playing?
Oh, it was like 2017.
So 8 years ago. So 10.
10.
Growing up, I didn't really play video games.
No, I meant like, dude, like we're all from like these guys were like playing like COD, Madden. Like I never played any like Minecraft.
I got you. Yeah.
Maybe on my tablet I'll play Minecraft, but like. They were all ahead of me. Like I had an Xbox for Christmas and I never even touched that thing.
No way.
Yeah.
So then you got seriously dedicated when you turned double digits.
Yeah, and then Fortnite was it like I didn't leave my room during quarantine.
Wow.
Cool. No.
You were in there.
Yeah, like I'm talking dino nuggets, like 30 a day.
Don't know what that is.
The dinosaur nuggets?
No. I don't
Chicken nuggets?
I thought you were talking about eating. I thought you were talking about in the game.
Oh.
No, I know.
I'm talking about like put it in the microwave.
Yeah, so you were like 12.
Yeah, 12. Like, barbecue sauce on the side, 20 seconds in the microwave, right back to the room.
Nice.
Parents
That's
didn't
it.
see me. Yeah, no abs, no nothing.
How old were you during COVID?
What was it, 2020? So like 13.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
We also really focused a lot of time and energy on Fortnite during that time.
We did. Yeah, we had a good time. We weren't like, so our brain had already mostly developed, so we weren't able to like get there.
We had like our girls making us real food.
I wish. Yeah, that must have been nice.
But you're nasty, huh?
Yeah, nasty.
Okay.
I need to get back to it.
Whenever somebody is like, says they're really good at something, and then I always challenge them a little bit on it, but they double down, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you
got
the confidence.
I can back it up.
Yeah. Like a lot of times somebody be like, I'm so good at this. And I'm like, oh, for real? So like, you're that guy. Like, and then they'll be like, well, no, they're not really. But if they're like, yeah, like you don't want to like mess with me on this whatever area, I'd be like, okay. Like,
the building, yeah.
That's
those edits that you see on
you're
like
the guy
TikTok
that like some dude runs up on you and you're like,
Yeah, all the way
Bam,
up to
just-
sky limit. You're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
See ya.
Especially during quarantine, I was like, I got so good. I was on controller,
Okay.
and then I switched because I got bored. I switched to keyboard and mouse.
So
was
the
too easy.
keyboard and mouse, the controller was too easy.
Too easy.
And the keyboard and mouse, you're like, all right, you could do more, and you could had to relearn it. Basically.
I mean, you could edit faster.
Okay.
Yeah, you could build faster.
Wow. 360 no soap
Yeah,
snipe.
way faster.
Wow.
way faster.
Dang.
Everything's faster.
That's great.
The aiming's harder though, because like you gotta move it.
So nobody really is on that level with you. Who do you play? Do you play now still? You play with anybody?
No, I've quit for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm going back on. Like I'll probably re-download it tonight.
What was the reason behind quitting?
Seasons, man. Like
Yeah, you're just
Like-
focused.
it's just bad. Like they're not the same anymore. Like during quarantine.
seasons.
Oh, the
Yeah, the
seasons.
seasons. Like
You're talking about like seasons of life.
I feel like, I feel like we have so just so you know, me, you, and Tony and I and you, we have a decade age gap.
yeah.
So I feel like we're not speaking the same language. Like I'm like, hold up, Dino Nuggets. Like what's that like? And then I'm like, like chicken nuggets. I got you.
No, like the seasons on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Fortnite.
okay. Seasons of life, man.
Yeah,
No.
seasons of life is kinda rough.
Anyway, the seasons. What's wrong with the seasons?
It's just not the same anymore. Like I don't know. Maybe you guys remember like the shark.
No.
No, well, I remember like Tilted, the lake. We had like
Snobby Shores.
Snobby
like,
Shore.
We
Like,
played like the first.
It was like-
no 2020.
this was like
We
20,
played, like, the first
we
2
started
years.
in like 2019.
Okay.
And then we played like till 2021. We were done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the shark was probably like 2022.
What's
Yeah.
the shark?
We had
Yeah.
the purple cube, the big cube.
Yeah. Oh, you're ancient.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like season 5. Like that. We're on
That
like
was the
chapter 4, season 5.
Yo,
Like,
we had
we're gone.
we had the one thing where you could get the Infinity Stones and turn into Thanos. It was crazy.
Invincibility.
That was
so
sick.
long ago.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like that's years. That's the last
For
thing
your
you
life, that's like a massive percentage of your life. Like,
Oh, yeah, I
for
have
us,
so
it's
many
like half
hours.
as much.
I have so many hours on that game. It's
How many hours do you think you have logged in Fortnite? Like, are we talking like, I think it was Neymar has like a year of gameplay on
Jeez. That's crazy.
on some, I don't remember
I
what
might
it
have
was.
that.
but-
Like I have
A lot.
A
Like
lot.
you had days where you were, like you were saying, barely left your room.
barely quarantine.
Wow.
Bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So you-
impressive.
That is
Yeah.
impressive.
You should definitely get compensated for that. Like you should stream or something.
I would like to. I don't have the,
He's just
I don't
he's
have
just
the
doing
money
it for
to
the
buy all
love.
that stuff to get set up.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
I need to
bro.
get some NIL deals.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
Get some NIL,
And
bro.
then I
At least
will.
get like a nice setup or something for free.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I actually bought my PC. It's like $1,200.
You
but-
bought it?
Yeah, but that
Alright.
that's like when Fortnite came around. Like it's old.
So you need let's go. Hit up Zack Ryder, get a new
Yeah.
setup.
yeah,
Get him,
yeah. I
get
need
him-
some sponsorships.
Get him cooking. Let's
I'll get
go.
cooking.
So what's wrong with the seasons now?
The guns,
Not good.
not good. The maps, not good.
Not fun.
Not the same.
I thought they brought back the OG for a little bit.
They did. That's why I'm gonna hop back on it. I hop back on. I hop back on it, and then, the friends, they get bored because they're not as good, and
Oh.
they just keep getting killed.
You play like teams, duos and stuff?
Yeah, I'll play with like Ty Watson or like Mason Ellis or
You
like
just
Sean
carry 'em.
Deagle. Yeah, or like Cole Marisola.
You played Cole?
He's like, dude, these punks are up on the hill. He's hilarious when we play.
That dude has. You guys you should stream with Cole and Connor.
Yeah.
They are hilarious.
That would be electric content.
Yeah.
How was your
but
class? How was your class? What do you
I
think
love our class. Like, I think it's.
Who's everybody in your class? I mean, I know most, but like,
I might miss some. I got Ty Watson, Brock Weiss, Kale Nasdio, the twins, me, Joe Seeley. I feel like there might be
there's a
one
couple more. It's a
Yeah.
big class.
Yeah, it's a big class.
Yeah, it is a big class.
You guys are, I feel like, similar. The most similar class I've seen to our class.
Were you guys the number one recruiting class?
Probably. Joe Seeley, world champ. Me, 3-time world team member.
Ow.
Never won though, sadly.
Boo.
Marisola, world team member.
Yeah.
Cole.
Yeah, it had to have been.
Yeah, we have a stat class.
Yeah,
So
you guys
I
are
think it was the number one. Probably. I don't
Yeah.
know who can beat that. We're pretty good.
Beat it.
Yeah, but I love those guys.
That's fun.
The twins bring good energy.
Yeah.
Different. Everybody has like different personalities. I feel like.
Okay.
I feel like the freshman class like got the team like. I don't know. Like I just feel like we all like bond really well.
Yeah.
Like even in the locker room and stuff. Like
Nice. So for you guys, when I guess you're like 8 months into being on the team now.
Yeah.
Was there a learning curve of like getting to know each other, or were you guys kind of vibing right away?
I feel like we were vibing right away because I mean I've known Joe because like I was on. Luke Lildahl.
Luke, yeah.
That's
he's
how
starting.
Do I forget him?
Like,
yeah.
He's not in the same like.
He's not with us when we're dying on the versus. He's doing the one, we're doing the two. But like Luke, me, and like Joe and like Connor, like before like we came all on the world teams together.
So you traveled. And,
yeah, we traveled. Yeah. Like we got to. Me and Luke got really close. I can't believe I missed him. That stinks.
No, you're good.
No, yeah, we were all really close, especially like on the visits. Like we all bonded.
Interesting. And how did you feel like you guys related to all the upperclassmen right away?
I feel like we all clicked. I mean, the upperclassmen were all welcome. Some of them will joke around.
Yeah.
I mean, still to this day, like I'm loud and like I talk a lot. So
they'll give you a hard time.
Yeah. Some of them like, yo, just shush. I just go sit in the corner. But no, they're all good.
Interesting. So definitely, actually, I feel like as an outside perspective, I was like, oh, you guys are similar to us. But now hearing a little more, it was like the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Our class we were really good, but we did not vibe. Like a couple of us vibe, but like it took at least probably like the first half of the year to get to know each other and to be cool. What really brought us together was we used to play this game for warm up called run and gun. So it's like handball. So you take a little, like you've seen those little soccer balls.
Dodgeball.
This is pre-dodgeball?
Pre-dodgeball.
Yeah.
So it was like a little soccer ball like this big.
Yeah.
You could take 3 steps, then you had to pass to your teammate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you tried to, so one team had the goal on one end. It was like the Nittany line in the center of the mat.
Mm-hmm.
And you just had to touch it like with your foot or the ball or whatever. And that was a point.
Yeah.
And then, so you were like running back and forth a lot. And like, it'd be like 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, pass, 1, 2, 3, pass. And it was freshmen versus upperclassmen always.
Yeah.
So, bro, we would have battles, like getting legit fights. It was way more intense than dodgeball. Like, dodgeball gets intense, but this would be like, so for example, you'd start playing, it'd be cool, but then you would like get into it, you'd be hitting people, the coaches would get pissed. Like,
we should bring that back.
Yeah, it was fun, bro. It was super
really
fun.
We were nasty at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but we
I
got
feel
so
that
good.
though, like why it would bring you guys together. Because like even right now, like in dodgeball, like it's like NLWC versus Penn State.
That was never a thing like when we were in school. It was upperclassmen versus lowerclassmen a lot of times.
Yeah.
With like the sophomores, they were just kind of in no man's land. But I mean, we came in hot though.
Yeah.
We were like, F you guys, we're the man.
You got it. You got it.
We run this now.
You got to.
Yeah.
You make your mark.
For sure.
But
for sure.
I mean, even with Dake right now, like he just tweeted that thing. Like
I missed it. What did he say? I heard
I
you
don't
say
know.
something
He
about
posted
it.
some clip about it, like skedaddle or something.
He got you?
Skedaddle. No, he posted like a thing like NLWC ruling dodgeball today.
Oh,
it was like a guy dancing. But I got a clip actually on my phone of him because I was videotaping dodgeball the other day and he chucked it like right here at Cujo. Cujo caught it.
Wow.
So I'll post it out on my story
Dang,
tonight.
get him. Wow.
I'm going at him.
Yeah, we need to bring back the team dodgeball.
Yeah, that was fun. That got heated though too.
Even
Yeah.
partner. Like we shouted
was
away
fun.
from that too.
Yeah, for sure. Partner was a good time. It's not as intense as it used to be.
Whoa.
There was a while where it got, it was pretty intense every time.
Too many alliances.
Too many alliances. That's a big issue.
Yeah.
Like Dave and Varner, they do not get touched.
No,
They just sit there on the
it's
hill.
like it's way too political.
yeah.
Yeah. And after our what was it, 96
Bro.
win streak?
We won
Yeah.
so many games. It was unreal.
We
You
retired.
probably caught the tail end of that. You weren't there for that?
I never played with him.
Oh,
He's
you've
too
never
scared.
played with him?
No.
Yeah, I retired.
bro.
I tried to bring him out in
No,
retirement.
you have no idea.
Stop.
Bro, for real. Like,
He
you
stands
think
no
about how
chance.
good you are at Fortnite? Like, probably he's a little better at dodgeball.
Bro, we used
partner,
to play so much.
Dude, yo, I'm telling you right now, partner, me and Tony, we're like 90% winners.
Well, you cheat like no other. I've watched you get out. I watched this guy get out.
That's
Get
never
out,
happened.
run out of bounds behind the curtains, come back with both balls,
And then
sit down on
yeah.
his knees, and chuck it at people.
Yeah, but how are you gonna
That's
notice
kinda
that if I'm
gray
standing
area.
in the center, just like
Exactly. That's why we're a good team. That's why we're a good
Cheese it
team.
with the toothpick.
Yeah, that's why we're a good team.
No,
That's a gray. I hit the gray areas. I don't cheat.
Yeah.
Cheating is getting hit. Listen, if you get hit and act like you don't get hit, that's cheating.
Yeah.
I have caught
Right.
you, Zach, doing that.
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
On camera.
Where's the camera?
For sure.
I-
Bro, you don't think he has footage? Look,
Roll
at
it-
this.
roll
Look at how many cameras are in here.
Roll the tape.
No, we got it. We'll edit it into the
put a
pod.
highlight
Yeah.
reel
So be
together.
careful, bro. You're gonna eat your words.
I don't
Careful.
cheat.
Be careful, brother.
I don't know. When I saw you go out of bounds, when you were out, got both balls.
Yeah, but that's a gray area.
That's
like
crazy.
That's like I didn't act like I didn't get hit. I just was like, okay, I got hit. Let me grab these balls, go down, and then throw it.
Then
like,
you
people
hit,
do that all the time.
and then you were right back up.
Then I was right back up. Yeah. You gotta either win or don't. Like that's what it comes down to.
That's true. That's true.
That's what it comes down to. But yeah, bro, we had a crazy streak. Like we literally had probably, I don't even know how many games we won in a row. It was like people were getting mad. They like didn't even want to play.
This is partner dodgeball.
Partner.
Yeah.
It was
See
crazy.
that, like we don't even play that anymore.
We don't play.
Gets me mad.
No,
I want
that's
to.
all we used to play.
It's tough, like, because guys like you're just going to end up out right away and sit for
Absolutely
like
not.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
So-
try
it's
on
not a
Monday.
warm up. You know, it's not a warm up for everybody. That's why.
Maybe
it's
the
not a warm-up.
real estate guy could come out of retirement. I know he's been away.
Wow, there you go. Nice one. That was good.
but Maybe he could come
I'm
out
too
of
many calls
retirement.
to
I
make,
almost
bro.
got him last time. I was like, yo, come on. Come on,
Really?
get in there. He was getting up, and then he went away to the bike. So I was like, what
he's
are you
never
doing?
played activation. Never. He's always been exclusively partner.
Scared.
Yeah.
It's
It's just not his style.
Yeah.
He
Not his
doesn't
style.
have you in there.
Yeah, we're a team. Like, it's good. Like, I'll play activation, but honestly, even now, like, I don't like it as much because I'm like too easy.
Yeah.
I'm 75. I win 75% of the games I play. What's the point? Let somebody else win.
Yeah. I'd rather do stretches than activation. If we're doing
I like partner.
Partner's
Yeah.
fun.
But I don't have like a set partner yet, like you guys do.
yeah.
I need to find one.
We went a little while of like bouncing around. It was weird because we lived together for our whole college career and longer, and we started playing, and it was like we'd bounce around. He would go with whoever, I'd go with whoever, and then probably a year into partner, we were like, and then it worked, bro.
click.
We just knew each other, and it was perfect because a lot of people were afraid of me for my skill, but they would still come for me. Like they would gang up on me.
Yeah.
They'd be like, back when Connor Krasig and these guys were on the team, they'd be like, get 6 of them together and come for me. And nobody ever did that with Tony. He was just like the most low key.
They never came at me.
And they
Just hide in the
could
corner.
never get him. And he's very unassuming. You assume a big guy, all right, probably like can't dodge, can't catch. Everything dodge,
nimble.
everything catch.
I'll get in there one of these days and you'll forget all
Yeah,
about
we'll
me.
see.
You'll be
We'll
shocked,
see.
bro. He's like a ghost.
You'll
in
forget
there.
You'll be
all
down
about me.
right away.
Yeah.
You
He's like a-
both
he's like a-
sitting by the curtain.
He's like a silent assassin.
Before I retire, you're gonna get it. You're gonna
You're
get
already
it.
He's gonna give you a haircut,
retire.
bro, with that ball.
I was living together though.
It was
great.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my wife had to ruin it.
Wow.
We had
You
what,
moved in
like-
with her?
I didn't move in with her. What do you mean? She moved in with me.
Oh,
Yo,
you got kicked to the curb?
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
Yo, so it was actually, we had like 6 years, six and a half,
6 or 7, yeah.
6-7 years, and of living together. Everything was smooth sailing. I got engaged, and then getting planned for the wedding, this and that. My wife and I didn't really. She always had a place before we got married. Like so she would stay over and stuff, but like we didn't technically like live together. And it was like maybe 2 months before the wedding. And I came in to the house, and Tony's like packing up, and I'm like, "Yo,
Whoa.
what are you doing?" And he was like, "It's time, bro." And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Damn.
And he was like, "Dude, she's coming in. Like, I'm not." He's like,
I was like, it's me or her.
"It's me or her." And I was like,
Wow, he picked her.
"Wow, you're doing it. You're really doing that." No, but this is the thing. I was like, "You could stay." Like, I never made him leave. I was like, to my mind, it wasn't a choice. It was like, you guys both will all live together. It'd be good.
So you didn't live with her before marrying her?
No. Like she stayed over a lot, but she had her own lease. So she would go back to her place a lot and stuff like that. And then when we got married, it was like Tony moved out a couple weeks before, broke my heart.
She started like slowly throwing away my
Yeah, she
belongings.
was throwing-
and I was
Wow.
like, all right, I get
Yeah.
it.
So it was like
I get it.
once we got engaged, it was like we're going to move in. So it was like slowly like trending that way. And I think
Yeah.
he felt the pressure. Yeah, it was a rough breakup. Threw away his mugs,
Yeah, it was
broke
tough.
his mugs on
Wow,
toothpicks
toothpicks out the door.
Yeah,
out
gone.
the door. Yeah. It really changed. Yeah, it really changed the vibe. We had a really good run though.
Yeah, three different places.
Yeah, we started in the dorms.
Yeah. Wow.
So first, this is a good story. So summer session, first year there, I roll in like a day early for class, show up, get my stuff unpacked. We're in Pollock. You probably never stayed. Did you do summer classes?
Yeah, but we stayed in Pennypacker East.
Okay, yeah. So we stayed in Pollock. Do you know where that's
Yeah,
at?
I know
Yeah,
where
so we
that's
stayed down there, and we were like 4th floor of this building. And so I'm all packed up, and I was like, nobody here. No, my roommate's not here. Classes start tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, he must just be like rolling up in the morning, like whatever.
Did you know him previously?
Not really. No. We didn't know each other at all. We maybe texted.
Yeah.
Like one time, I was like, yo, I'm Bo, I'm your roommate. And he was like, oh, what's up, bro? Like, that's it.
That's it.
No conversations. Wow. Never met. And so I'm like, oh, he must be coming tomorrow. So I get up, nobody in the morning, go to class, come back, nobody. And I'm like, oh, damn, like, missed the first day, bold, but whatever. Bro, a week goes by. 5 full days. It's like Friday night. I was playing sand volleyball or whatever with the rest of the squad, and I roll back into the room. Boom, there he is. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? And he's like unpacking his stuff and kind of like bringing stuff up. And he's like, what's up, bro? Tony. I'm like, oh, how you doing, man? I'm like, where were you? No, you missed like a week of class. He was like, yeah. My family does a vacation in Montauk every summer and just can't miss it.
You know Montauk,
like,
right? Huh? New York, Montauk, New York.
It's like way out the very end of Long Island.
No, I don't know where that is.
I'm
not familiar with Long Island, really.
Where are you from in New York?
Upstate. Oh, yeah, like we're.
So that's a different type of person.
Yeah.
No, so Montauk is dope. It's like it's like past the Hamptons.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I was from the Long Island.
Yeah,
like that's the beach. Like it's just a different vibe out there.
So he's like, yeah. I'm like, really? You missed like the whole first week of class, like for family vacation? Like that sounds.
I thought it was optional.
Like, this guy really loves his family. Like,
what did coaches say about that?
I don't think they ever found out.
No. Was it online or like was it actually classes?
No, it was summer, like full on summer.
It was
classes.
full summer. Wow. He just missed, and it's like 4 weeks, so he basically just missed 25% of the class.
I had 2 online.
Yeah, no, this was like they didn't even do that back then.
Online classes weren't a thing.
They weren't even a thing. And so
insane.
Then I'm like, all right, like this dude seems cool, like loves his family. I respect that. I'm like, we're on the 4th floor, no elevator, only stairs.
What?
And he's unpacking, and I'm like, yo, you want me to help you, like, get your stuff? And he's like, no, I got it, bro. I'm like, okay. Weird. Sit down in my bed. I'm on my computer or whatever. And he proceeds to make like 5 trips up and down 4 flights of stairs. He's bringing like all his clothes. Like at one point, he just bring like dumbbells and like weights and like a mirror.
Oh, he needs that.
Like all this stuff. And I'm like, after the first trip, I was like, are you sure? And he was like, I'm sure. And then next, it was just like sweating more and more every time I saw him back.
Sweat.
By the end, he was just soaked. And he got all his stuff in. He's like, I'm going to shower. I was like, yeah, you should definitely shower. And
elevators is crazy.
No elevators, yeah.
Yeah, and no AC, bro.
No AC. It was wild, bro. They treated us like animals back then.
This show is sponsored by DraftKings. UFC 314 is headed to South Beach. Don't miss any of the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the UFC. This card is absolutely stacked. It's going to be an insane night of fights, and that featherweight main event, 2 absolute killers. Super evenly matched. That one's going to be a war. If you're new to DraftKings, check this out. Drop $5 on a bet, and they'll hook you up with $150 in bonus bets. Just like that. Step into the octagon with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code BO. That's code BO for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPENNY or text 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Now back to the show.
I used to come here for the camps.
Yeah, so you get it.
And they were.
Oh yeah.
I was sweating constantly.
So you probably came here when we were here.
Yeah.
The camps.
Yeah.
I'm shocked we don't remember you.
Yeah.
That's like very surprising. I remember a lot of the kids, and I feel like you would be memorable.
I feel like
7th grade, I came in 8th grade, so that's
we're
like
definitely there.
2020, 2019.
Yeah,
definitely.
I was like right in the prime.
You were a little like chilled out back then, or?
I think I actually like tore my meniscus.
Oh, so you were
Yeah, so I was on crutches. Yeah, wow. I was wrestling like a Maryland state champ or something, and threw in a leg, and it, boom! I was like, whoa.
Camps are always interesting. You remember? Obviously, that's like kind of not a fun memory. But do you have any good memories from Penn State camps?
Yeah, we always go to I think it's the creamery that like we always went to, and like the bushes. And there was every year somebody would get pushed into them. Every single year it would be that, and somebody would just fall into them.
Just get shoved into the bushes. Those things are not as soft as they look.
No, they're not.
It's like, oh, there's leaves and stuff, but like you're basically landing on a bunch of sticks.
Sticks and like thorns or whatever folks do. But
that's fun.
Yeah, that's a good memory.
Did you teach camps? Did you like work at them?
Last year, I was a ref. Never refed in my life, and I was down there. Like I did.
You get yelled at by the other coaches?
No.
You did good.
Yeah, I did good.
Nice.
Yeah, especially how stressful it is on them. That camp is stressful on those coaches.
Yeah.
You can see it too. Sometimes.
I was talking about like
the high school coaches.
Oh no.
They if you make a bad call, they'll freaking get at you.
Yeah, they do. But I was talking to them, sweet talking.
Nice.
So just in case I made a mistake.
Yeah, that's great. No,
but
that's smart.
Even keeping the score is hard because like then you're looking around at somebody and then it's like 6 points are up.
Yeah. Yo, I feel like this wasn't your group, but I stayed in the dorms one year in camp, and I could see it being your group. But basically, like I had not very many rooms to be in charge of, and I just heard like this ruckus going on. It was like midnight, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to bust these kids. Like, let's go. Like, let's crack skulls. Meanwhile, I'm like 3 years older than them. Like, nah. And I go knock on the door. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Hey, open up. Like, let's go. And they're like, oh, they start running around. I just hear scrambling. I just hear scrambling. And it takes them too long to open the door. Like at least like a couple minutes. Yeah. And then they finally, one kid opens the door and he's like, what? Like actually he's asleep. And I'm like, they shut the lights up and I'm like, knock it off. Get out of here. I'm like, what do you think I'm an idiot? And I open the door, turn the light on, and there's another kid. There's 2 beds. There's one kid in the bed and he's like doing the same thing. I'm like, yo, don't make me come in here. Like, all of y'all get out. And then, bro, like, out of the freaking crevices and shadows popped out a dozen kids, like, under the beds, in the closet, where there was, like, 2 behind the door. Like, they were all hiding, and they're all like this. They're like, I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, what is going on in here? And, like, nobody will say anything. And I'm like, okay, this actually could be, like, serious. Like, because they're not, if they're just messing around, they'll be like, oh, we're just messing around. But they're just, like, looking down and stuff. Yeah. And I picked out the smallest kid, and I was like, all of y'all go to your rooms now. And they all went to the rooms. I grabbed the little one, and I was like, hey, what was going on in there? You tell me right now. And I kind of threatened him a little bit. He's like, there's a bottle, and it's filled with piss. That's all I'm going to say. And I was like, excuse me? And I'm like, what the? And I'm like, go to your room. And I go back in there and I'm like, give me the bottle. And the guy's like, what bottle? I'm like, I know exactly what bottle. The freaking bottle of piss. And he's like, oh. Bro, comes out with a 32-ounce bottle of Gatorade, like a Gatorade bottle full of piss, like just yellow. Like, what, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
What are you doing with that?
Yeah. And I'm like, what are they going to do with this? And I'm like, that obviously was not one person either. Yeah. Like, they like collabed on it. And
that's the strangest thing ever, bro.
And so I'm like, I grab the kid. I'm like, all right, come here. We go to the bathroom. I'm like, get rid of it. He walks, this kid, the audacity on this kid. He's holding the bottle. He walks over to the trash can and goes like this. Sets it down in the trash can. And I'm looking at him and I'm just like, what are you doing?
He's going back for that later.
Yeah, but you're coming back for it, bro. I was like, no, open it up and dump it out in the urinal. Like, what is going on here? So he's like, he opened it up and dumped it out, and it literally looked like he was throwing away his life's work. He was like, oh.
That's the craziest team
like
building
slow
exercise.
pour. And I was like,
oh, that's
whoa. So then but I don't know to this day, like what the plan was. I think they were going to dump it on a kid or something. Ooh. Like it could have been bad, but basically crisis averted. And I ruined those kids' summer camp.
That's so strange.
It was so strange.
And you knew it was urine, not alcohol.
How old were the kids?
How did you know?
Taste isn't that different, but there's nuance. There's subtle nuance.
Yep, that's crazy.
That's one of my most memorable camp memories.
Could have been like an NFL fantasy like draft like punishment or something going on.
Maybe, I don't know.
Ones on TikTok.
So it was your crew.
No, it definitely
was you.
No, it definitely wasn't.
Like, you ruined my summer. You know how I said to save that piss for 4 days.
No, I was just in my dorm. Like the last time I was at that
You
camp.
guys didn't sneak out?
No.
Bro.
I was too scared. They said they caught you like.
No, you're done. We caught kids
with like the lanyards and stuff. Yeah,
they were done.
I think one of my teammates was like downtown and he had his lanyard on and somebody was like, "What are you doing?" Like he didn't get in trouble, but like he was just like going to get something to eat.
Wow. But he wasn't doing anything that crazy. But he was out.
Yeah, he
past curfew.
past curfew.
Wow.
Yeah.
They didn't kick him out. They just
no.
They were
he was just eating. I think. I don't know, but. The last memory I have of that camp is watching Stranger Things this last season. That was peak.
That's fun.
That's the only thing I remember though.
Oh man.
How old are you at those camps?
Like high school.
Oh, okay.
13, 14. Yeah.
Okay.
Early, yeah. It starts in like middle school and then ends in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't make it any better. I'm trying to think of like how that could be, like
how it could have been a good thing.
How could it have been like somewhat acceptable?
No, I mean you're pissing in a bottle, like, and there's 15 teenage boys.
Yeah,
and
there's seniors and like I went in 7th grade.
So
like
there's some young kids and some older kids. So
that makes it even worse.
That's why there has to be somebody like on top of it, like staying in dorms with them. Otherwise, it'll be a literal circus. It's like you have no idea what's gonna go on. Yeah, those are fun though. So, anyways, bro, let's get back to like wrestling talk. Yeah. So, what got you into wrestling initially?
My dad. He's like a heavy metal guy.
Okay.
It's like all about the fighting, like the bar fights, all that back then. No cops, and he just threw me to the wolves, and I guess I was just naturally decent at it.
Okay.
Just ripping kids' heads off, like headlocks like no other, like mohawk, like
like the little Steve-O kid.
Oh, I have.
That was like you?
Exactly. He's from New York too. I actually faced him in the finals my 7th grade year.
Who won?
4-3. 4-3.
Do you think you can get him now?
He's 125 pounds, so I hope so.
You hope so? All right. Interesting.
4-3. Dang, so you must have been pretty good.
He was so good. Yeah. He was like the phenom, so you were in there as well, huh?
Yeah. It was.
But he's a little older than you.
Yeah. I think he's like a junior or senior. Yeah. I don't know how it works with all this redshirt
Got you. Stuff, interesting. So he's always going to have that on you. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him.
You'll never get that one back. Did you?
I was like, "Yo, let me get my rematch." He's like, "No." But yeah, it was good catching up with him. But
nice. How old were you when you started?
5 or 4.
Young.
Yeah, I was young.
Nice.
Good youth program.
Yeah.
Really good. And then my dad, in our basement, it was like obviously basement's underground, and we called it the underground, and he just like he had a big Raider fans.
Oh.
And like he was like their mascot basically, and he had like his whole get up like set up there like. All jerseys signed from like Howie Long to like Charles Woodson, Jerry Rice, like all those guys.
No way.
And like he wrecked it down for me. Like
wow.
Yeah.
That's
shout
big.
out to him. And he made that whole room a wrestling room.
Yeah.
And then like the youth program, like if it was shut down for snow, it would go there.
Dang.
And then there was like holes in the wall. Like it was insane, bloody noses. Like like we were dogs.
Scrapping.
Like
that's
like,
how it has to be.
Yeah, there was one time I was like sick, and my dad thought I was faking it, threw me in there. I'm like going live, and I'm like puking. He felt so bad after, but like man. And then we actually like got a club going, and like the youth coach came over, and like we started going to tournaments, and we walked in, and everybody was like, "Oh, like underground's here," and it got big, and we put it to my garage.
Nice.
So yeah,
graduated to the garage.
Yeah, graduated to the garage.
Nice.
Good times. After wrestling, I have a pool. Like we'd all go in the
pool. So you knew you were good right away. Like you were like, I have a natural ability.
Yeah, natural ability for it. I have a good feel. I was just ripping doubles and headlocks back then. Like that was
that's all you need.
Yeah. But yeah, youth was a good time.
Very cool.
This episode is sponsored by Huel. The other day I was headed out the door for practice, and I was like, dang, I completely forgot to eat. This is a huge problem for me with my busy life. I feel like for my morning workouts, I don't have time to cook a proper breakfast. That's when I realized our newest sponsor, Huel, has just the solution for that. One of their staple products is the Huel Black Edition Ready to Drink. It is packed with all the nutrients I need to have a good training session. 35 grams of protein, fiber, carbs, and 0 artificial sweeteners. It's got vitamin C to help support your immune system, B12 for energy and focus, and even calcium for digestion. And here's the best part, no prep. No dishes, no stress. Just grab it, twist the cap, and boom, fuel for training. Plus they got all the classic flavors, chocolate, vanilla, iced coffee, and the one I'm most excited for, strawberry banana. So if you're ever scrambling before practice, or just in a pinch and need some quick fuel, Huel's the move. New customers, visit Huel.com/Nickals today and use my code Nickals, Nickals, to get 15% off your first order plus a free gift. Now back to the show.
So you guys started like an actual club?
Yeah.
Underground? Is that still a thing?
I mean, like we don't do it, but like some people like kids a little younger than me, like if they wrestled in there like a few times and they'll like get the gear and like they'll still go out to like the youth tournaments or the middle school tournaments and wear it, but like there's no underground now because like the coach's sons are like in college and I'm in college, so
you were like the face of it.
Yeah, but I was the face of it, but like the underground. Like my high school was really good. Like before us, like they were winning section titles, but like never like a state title or anything.
Got it.
And the underground, like all those guys, like me and like my teammates, we all came up and like we literally won like 3-4 years in a row, back to back state championships. Wow. Yeah, like we had 5 in the finals. Like we took over New York, and then PJ moved to PJ Duke moved up to our school. Like he was actually Sean Deagle's dad has a club called it's called Empire now, but back in the day it was called Iowa Style.
Oh,
like,
wow.
He wrestled for Iowa. So, like, PJ trained there, so, like, Sean and everything. So, like, yeah. And then, like, we would always battle and everything. Like, those are the top clubs. And I think it was called Gladiators. Like, that Troy Spratley kid from Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
The 125. He wrestled for Gladiators. Like, they were tough, too. So, like, it was always those 3 clubs. And then, yeah, we all just grew up. And then PJ moved. And then we just dominated.
Dominating.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, what was your high school career like?
I mean, high school was tough. Like I was training, but like I wasn't training like how I was here. So like I was like literally like training like 2 to 3 times a week. Like not not a lot.
And still winning.
Still win. I mean, I won like 3-4 because like there was COVID year, but we had like a fake New York State title. So I won 4 New York State titles. Got like 3rd or 5th at Ironman. Won Fargo. Got a couple world teams, but I mean, I could have definitely did way better in high school than I did. But, I mean, I'm glad I didn't because I feel like sky's the limit now. So, like, now my technique could get better and everything.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of glad how everything panned out. But
when did you realize, like, so you knew pretty young that you were good at it. When did you think about wrestling in college, like, at the next level? When was that first a thought for you?
I mean, it was always like a thought. My parents were always put it in. But I feel like after that Steve-O match, I was like, wow, like, I'm pretty good at this. Like
7th grade.
I'm 7th grade, like. I'm a baby, 12 years old. Yeah. And I just like almost beat the guy that's like the guy.
The like, YouTube famous.
Yeah,
like
YouTube famous headlocks, crazy mohawk. I was like, wow.
Mohawk versus Mohawk? Did you have Mohawk at that point?
No. I had a butcher cut. I don't know what was going on with that. But it was terrible. It was like, okay, came up all here. It was like a side part. It was bad. And then
it's all good. It's 7th grade.
Yeah, and then I won at 8th grade, and that's like when things really picked up. I was
like, kind of got some momentum after that.
I was like, oh wow, we can do this.
Did you think about like what school you want to go to, or is it Penn State kind of from the jump, or were you kind of like, oh, there's a lot of different options, or what was your thought process on that?
I mean, I always wanted to go to Penn State because like seeing like you guys dominate like literally everybody on the mat, I was like, that's the school. Like if you want to win, you go to Penn State. Like you said in that interview when you blacked out. That's what we do. Yes, but it was always Penn State, but then like the second June 15th at 12 o'clock hit, like everybody called me.
Yeah.
Like there was like some schools that didn't, but like everybody called me. I was like, oh wow, I have some options. But then I'm like, where's Penn State? Yeah. Like that day, I'm like, where's Penn State?
Yeah.
8:15, finally. Hey, this is Cale Sanderson. Want to chat? I was like, yes. I was like, yes. And then we chatted. Like, I remember that day vividly. Like, I was in my Jeep, ready to go to my girlfriend's, and he said, hey. And I stopped, parked the car in the driveway. Like, I was like, hey, I'm going to be late. and he was like, hey, I know you could go anywhere you want, but, like, just, like, call us before you make any decisions. And then he was out at the World Championships. This is, like, September or something. I had all my visits lined up. He was the first home visit, though. Like, he came on Wednesday. I had a school on Friday. And I canceled it. And I committed on Wednesday.
So you were like, this is it. Like, I know for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Like, he came. Like, we discussed everything. He left, and I called him, like, an hour later. I was like, I'm committed.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
You knew.
It's, like, close, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Best wrestling school.
Best school.
Yeah. Something like.
Yeah, no, you should know official visits?
No. I didn't take any official visits. I didn't even take official visit here. I committed before.
You just knew. You were like.
Yeah, and the camp. Like, I knew.
Yeah.
Right, you've been here.
I mean, like, campus doesn't matter either. Like, if you want to win, you're going to go to the school. Like, I don't care if we didn't even have a campus. It was just the wrestling room. Like I just want to win and obviously get a good major. But
yeah, what's your major?
We were just talking about this. I'm gonna try finance, but like there's a real estate way.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
I gotta,
New one.
Yeah. I gotta think about it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What are you interested in that field? Like,
I just want to make money. and I mean, I'm a talker, and like seeing your videos, like you're always on the phone talking, and like you seem happy with life. So like,
I love it, right?
Yeah, like you love it. You got a new car. You know? So I'm gonna have to dabble in that. But
Tony could take you under his wing. Yeah, be an intern.
Exactly. You got connections.
Yeah,
that's
good.
Yeah, you'd be good at it.
Yeah, whatever I can make good money at, be happy.
Yeah.
Do
you have an idea for wrestling, like post college? Do you want to continue, or is it like, all right, I got a few years and then we'll move into something else?
No, I mean, I obviously want to be Olympic world champ, obviously. Mm-hmm. I mean, wherever just life takes me. Yeah. I don't have any plans yet. I feel like I could be a good UFC fighter, but I've never fought in my life. But like,
You've never been in like a street fight,
no,
like as a kid or anything?
Nothing.
Really? All right.
I mean, there was one time like my friend swung on me, hit me right in my face. I didn't even get phased. And then like there was like,
bro,
yeah, I was like, oh wow. And then like even like wrestling, like when I get headbutted, like I'm fine, or like back in high school, like you were talking, like the kids like from my like area, like they would literally slap me in my face, just to try to set the tone, and like they knew they were gonna get killed, but they would like slap me. I was like, what the heck, dude?
In like the actual matches,
straight up in the matches, just.
But they knew that you were gonna kill him. They were just like, let me get my shot in.
Yeah, I guess. And like literally, like there was one time I broke my elbow, and then my first match back, boom, right to the face. The whole crowd went crazy. I took a step back. I was like, all right. The blast double slammed him. I was like, damn, bro. Like,
welcome back.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome back. Maybe you get a little punches in there, but
I
gotta learn.
Yeah, you definitely. Well, either way, real estate or MMA, we got you.
We're doing both. Try it out.
No problem.
No problem.
Do you feel a lot of pride, like being from the area that you're from, like New York and stuff? Like one of like the probably like middle of the ground wrestling states in the country. Like, is there a lot of pride that comes with that?
Yeah, I mean, I love New York.
Okay.
And, I mean, even like from like where I'm from, like we got.
It's not like you guys have like traditionally good wrestling, like
no,
like Texas or anything, you know. So
I mean, we got Vito, we got Yanni, we got Kyle Dake.
Yeah. You don't have like AJ Ferrari or Angelo.
Did you know Shaq at all? Like when he was
no, I didn't know. I saw him at Waffle Shop like 3 weeks ago, but I didn't say hi. I was like living with a baby, but I didn't know him.
Gotcha.
I only just really knew like Yanni and like Ja'Cory Teamer down in Buciello.
Those guys were from where you're like.
No, they're all Long Island.
Those guys are all Long Island.
Yeah.
Wow.
None of them are close to me, but. I mean, back to what I'm saying, like where I'm from, like we have like an Olympic champ, like Stephanie Dolson, I think her name is, like 3-on-3 basketball. Oh. There's like these two twins. One's in the NBA, I think, right now.
Okay.
Filipowski or something.
I don't watch other sports.
He's in the NBA. I think our principal was actually like a pitcher for the Mets.
So a lot of good athletes.
Yeah, a lot of decent.
Wow.
Yeah, like a decent small amount like came from there and like that area.
You know, I was messing with you. About,
I caught it after that. Those names were mentioned.
Okay, all right, cool.
But
we have our principal.
The principal.
It's like Derek Jeter, Tom Brady. I don't know, like.
Yeah, but we got some heavy hitters.
Yeah, for sure. But you were like, I feel like people from there's specific pockets around the country where people are like, I'm proud like to be from here, New Jersey, Texas. Philly adjacent, New York, but like you feel like I'm coming here, like I got like that community.
Oh yeah, I'm proud to be from New York, and like we always joke, like if I like this, like I come in with a black fit on, like all the guys on the wrestlers do, like the New York guys here. I'm like, come on,
is that a thing?
Black fit,
all black New York thing?
Must be.
Kind of. You from the city, you get down. I'm like an hour from the city. Like I literally have like there's a farm with literally camels like right next to me. That's like 2 minutes. So.
Yeah, way different. But you're an hour from Manhattan.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm at located. Like I'm in the middle.
You don't even know where right now. We're in State College.
Yeah, I know where I'm at State College. I love State College. But where I'm from, like right next to West Point, like 30 minutes away from there.
Gotcha.
So wherever that is. I don't know. I just live life. I'm not a maps guy.
This is easily the most clippable podcast we've ever had. That's amazing. Yeah. So you said junior nationals up next for you?
Yeah, Vegas.
You excited to compete?
Yeah, I am. I'm going up in weight.
So
Don't go up too high. Not anywhere near me.
No, I'm walking. Like I am the
playing.
weight I'm going, I weigh. So like,
oh, perfect.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be cutting. I do want to get a little bigger, but like the past 3 years, U17, it was 80 kg.
Okay.
And then last year for U20, it was 79.
Okay.
And this year I'm gonna go 86.
Nice.
So,
nice.
And you're weighing about 86.
yeah, I'm like 190. I was 190 after practice.
That's about what I weigh too.
Yeah. Okay. Same with Varner.
Yeah, Zach's shocked when he saw my weight after we wrestled.
I was pretty.
We wrestled once, and he was like, "No way."
You guys are just tall and lengthy. Like when
he was
we
thinking
were wrestling
like 230,
and like,
240. And I was like, "Nah, bro. I'm like 195. No big deal."
Yeah. It was close. But like we were wrestling, I couldn't even move. It was like
Me
a
or
blanket. Well, I mean both, but like
No, he's actually
he taller?
big. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like an inch at least.
It was like somebody threw like a king size blanket on like a twin XL bed. Like he was just like draped around me. I couldn't move.
It was comfy though. It was comfy. He was like,
Snuggle it
I
up
better
in
take a
there.
nap.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
That wasn't funny either. I couldn't get out. It was one of those days I was against the wall. I was like, dude, what am I doing?
Nice. Yeah, you need those days though. It's good.
Yeah, it's been like every day.
He's like, I need a few less of those days, but maybe go with another guy your age.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I still have 2 more years of U20, so that's pretty.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. You're
yeah.
young. You're very young.
Yeah.
What? So you excited about freestyle? You obviously made a couple world teams in high school, so you did freestyle before.
Yeah, I mean, I like both, like folk style and freestyle, but I like the push outs, you know,
Like push out.
the underhook, right to. I just like it, you know, 4-pointers, like that's cool,
Nice.
exciting, guts, laces. It's just a
Naming
different.
a lot of moves.
Yeah, it just brings a different vibe. But I do like freestyle a lot.
Okay.
I feel like it suits my style too.
Suits you.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the underhook, the tosses. More
You have
moves.
Do you know any of the people that'll be at your weight? Any of the tough competition?
No, not. I don't know if people are gonna go up
Whoever,
or down.
don't matter.
Yeah, whoever
Bring
it
it.
is, I'll take out.
Take them out. Let's go.
Line them up, knock them
where's
down.
Worlds?
I don't know actually. I need to get on that.
It's not a geography guy.
Last year was
Not
No big deal. You got coaches, so you just hop on the plane. You're
Yeah,
good.
just hop on the
They'll take
plane.
care of
It's
it.
like 45 minutes from the city.
Yeah, but last year was Spain. That was cool.
Oh,
That's dope.
Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
And
Have you
then
traveled a
Pan
good
Ams.
amount?
Yeah, I went to. Yeah, I mean, I did Peru, the Pan Am team too.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then there was Spain, and then Turkey, and I was at Italy, Rome too. It was
That's
pretty.
sick.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's sick.
Got to see the Coliseum
Nice.
and all that stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Those
dope.
people on the side of the street though, they try to sell you those water bottles.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Did they get you?
No, absolutely not.
You're in New York, bro. You're used to that. It's like
I
not
know. But no, my mom, like, she was like studying like what to say to them, like watch out for the people that take your phone.
Pickpocket?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she had like a device for her wallet that like locked it up. Like
nice.
she was ready to
She
go.
was
in
ready.
those countries.
She's prepped. Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to get all your stuff stolen over in a foreign country.
Yeah. No,
ID and
yeah.
all that.
Passport.
Yeah.
I could get real bad.
Not fun.
Yeah, she was real strict about that one too.
Yeah.
Coach Cody has a really funny story about Paris, bro.
Crazy story.
Yeah.
This year's Paris?
No,
No,
this was
years
like
ago.
2017.
Yeah.
They did the world championships there, and basically these guys like tried to like pickpocket and mug him. They said they like came around and like bumped him. They were like one guy bumped him, and then one guy grabbed, and he had his stuff in his hand. And one guy tried to grab it out of his hand, and he grabbed it, and the guy was like, and he was like, and then he said they squared up, and there was like 4 of them and him, and he was like,
Doing this Coach Cody stare.
he was like, and they were looking at him, and they were like looking at each other, and then they just walked away.
Yeah. He's
They
got
were
that
like,
stare.
they were like,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, not the guy.
no,
We
you
picked
don't
the-
want to mess with
We
him.
picked the wrong one. Let's just move on to get somebody
There's
else.
plenty others, but this guy's a look at his eye.
Yeah. And he was just holding on.
Yeah.
He said he didn't even like put his hands up. He was just like, they're not getting my stuff.
Yeah.
He had something important in there. I think he had his passport or something.
Yeah.
But he was like,
He didn't care. He would have been in the ball. He was getting jumped.
yeah, he's like, whatever we got to do, like, I'm ready.
He does have a look in his eyes.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like doing something in a room, and I'm talking like 3 mats deep. I'll look, and he's just like,
Bro,
staring at me.
he always knows what's going on.
yeah,
bro.
always. He's always watching, but
Yeah.
he's
He was
funny.
He was the worst in dodgeball because we had a semi-alliance with him a little bit. It was more of like an out of respect thing. Like, we're not
Yeah.
going to go with each other till the end. I feel like, we're the best, you're the second best, so we'll figure it out. But once in a while, if Tony wasn't paying attention, he would do a little lob throw, and it would just be like, tink, like hit him like
good.
that.
It's like high too.
Yeah, it would be like,
bro, it was
like
the
that.
worst feeling.
And it'd be like, oh, and it was just devastating.
I'd turn around and be like, really?
We would come at him so hard after that.
Yeah.
But the reason he did it, he explained to us, it made sense. He's like, bro, I feel like he didn't say bro, but he would say, I feel like when you turn your back to me, it's just disrespectful. Like you're not respecting me as a player.
Yeah.
And so I have to do it. And I was like, all right, I get where you're coming from, but we're going to kill you now.
Yeah.
Like, we have to come for
it's
you.
also because we don't respect you as a player.
He still does that.
He's so good at it.
Did he like back then? Did he throw sidearm?
No, he could throw better back then. The coaches were all quite a bit healthier.
Yeah.
He does
40
that
years of
sidearm
wrestling will mess up your body.
Yeah, when we first came in, they were all fresh.
Bro.
Yeah.
They're still fresh. Like
You have no idea.
Like they still kick my butt. Like,
wrestling?
Great, yes.
Bro.
I'm not talking dodgeball. I'm talking wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely at like 50% of what they were.
Probably 50%.
That's insane because
Dude,
they
so
are
good.
turning anybody in that room.
Yeah, I mean, they're still crazy good, but it was
They're still that. I would say that the biggest difference is the amount that they can do.
Mm-hmm.
If you
shoot.
No, like, okay, so let's say they need to do
quantity.
one practice.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be fine. They're going to get through one practice, all good. Let's say on a Friday match, like they need to get like one, maybe two matches, like they're good. But back then, bro, they would do, so we used to separate it out. It would be NLWC practice at 1:30, team practice at 3:30.
3:30, yeah.
So they would do morning workout, 1:30 practice. A lot of times they would do 3:30 practice.
Wow.
They would train every day, like not miss a day. They would warm guys up for matches. Like they would do so much. Me and Coach Kale used to wrestle like 8 matches in a Friday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. They would wrestle.
8?
Yeah, we'd wrestle.
Yeah.
We've wrestled 8 matches before
Jeez.
in one day. But that was like the standard for them back then.
What's 8 matches doing for you?
Well, it was more of a pride thing.
It was more because like we would never win. And so like they would never say no, but then we wanted to get a win, so we just keep going.
You just don't win.
Yeah,
That's the most humbling thing.
Yeah, one of my this is not like a favorite story, but one of my core memories is so Coach Kale was like my guy growing up. Like he was the man. Like I loved him. And I was wrestling him my freshman year, redshirt year, and we did a couple matches, and it was like the first match he kind of killed me, and the second match I lost by like 6. And then the third match, I didn't realize at the time, but he was like letting me get closer. And he beat me by like, it was like he was up by 2, and I was trying to take him down at the end, and I almost got him, and I didn't get it, and I lost by 2, and I was like, frick, like I almost had it. Yeah. And I was like, one more, let's go. And there was nobody in the room, right? It was just us. And I was like, one more, come on, like I had you, like I think I'm getting him tired, whatever, this or that. And he's like, like I don't want to, I gotta go. It's like 5 p.m. And his wife actually walked in the door, and I was like, no, come on, like get one more. And she like sat down in the bleachers, and he was like, you want to go one more? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, pins count. And I was like, perfect. Like I'm the pinner, like I pin guys. Like what are you talking about? Like, if anything, I'm pinning you. We start wrestling. I shoot a high C, crack down, cradles me, pins me, 30 seconds. Walks off the mat, doesn't even say anything.
Yeah.
Just walked off. I was like, I suck.
Yeah.
But then my whole world, my whole world came crashing down because I was like, damn, he actually just let me get close that last time.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I have a story like that with him too. I like, we were wrestling, boom, blast double. I'm like, wow, I just blast doubled him. I'm like, I'm feeling good. He's like, all right, first to 3. I'm like, all right, let's roll. I'm like, let's roll. We go on the far mat.
Yeah.
He took me down in like 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. And like you just said, walked right off.
Doesn't say anything.
He was right to 3 takedowns. Like no.
Bro, me and him used to do first to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would do it like every weekend if on the travel trip, or like at least once a week we would do first to 10 takedowns. And he would just let it go as long as he wanted, and I would be so gassed.
Yeah, yeah, we were doing top bottom the other day, and that's literally
first to
what
10 points or turns or whatever, something like that.
Oh, it's a lot of turns, but like he was just like I was like, all right, I gotta get to class. He's like, not until you get out. I was like, oh, I was like, I tried my hardest.
Go Hulk.
Stuff up so much, bro.
I did go Hulk, but he let me out. I feel
he
like
let you out after a little bit.
It was like a scramble. I got out, but
nice, good.
Had to get to class.
Yeah. You like the coaches a lot and stuff. You feel like as a recruit, I feel like you get a good vibe from them, but then you're there. It's kind of different. You enjoy that relationship.
Yeah. No, I mean I love the coaches, and one thing I love about them, like I'm not gonna name names obviously, but like when I'm at the World Championships, like a lot of the coaches were at the bars, or like even on like these trips, like when like we went out to Tennessee, like bars, like they're just drinking, and our coaches like Carter said that one day, they're doing our laundry, but like they literally like are doing anything you need for them. So my respect to them is like insane for them. So
for sure.
Yeah.
No, they're the best. They're just such good people, and they're just guys that you want to be around, right? Like we could we could be anywhere we want in the world for what we do, and we're in State College, Pennsylvania, right? So it's just like you just want to be around good people, be around the best people. That's what they are.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And it takes a lot what they do. Like even like going out, getting the snacks, like when you're in your apartment, you go upstairs to get a snack, like that takes a lot of energy sometimes. like just like them doing your laundry, like even doing laundry is hard. Like they do it and they don't complain.
No complaints. Yeah, just
those guys are awesome.
Absolute. You know,
I don't know how they with the traveling and like it's nonstop the whole year. It's like the second the season ends, then it's to Vegas, then it's to the World Championships, then it's back to the season. It's like I don't know how their
as soon as they get done with NCAAs, guess what? You got Vegas in a month. Yeah, and then you got World Trials right after that, and then you got World Championships, and then you got a month, and then it's the season again. Yeah. So for you got the freestyle circuit. You know, in the summer, make a world team, win a world championship, then into college. What's the plan for you, bro? What's the move? What are you excited about?
I'm excited just to win a national title. I want 4. I want 4 bad. So. I want it at 184 too.
All right, let's
go. A lot of people are talking. You know, you see it all over social media. I try not to look at it though.
What are people saying? Because I don't look at it. So I don't know. I don't. I'm being honest.
I mean, they're just like listing names, like, and like I'm not even in there.
Really?
Like, wow.
You're not in there.
No.
But wow. Okay.
Right. So I started tuning that stuff out. Like I want to get off social media and just keep grinding, keep getting better. And then,
do you feel like that motivates you when people maybe overlook you?
In a way, yeah. I mean, I feel like I've always been overlooked.
Really?
But yeah. Like anywhere, like at the world team trials, like all these years, like I'm always never winning, and then I come out winning. Like there was one year I had Gabe Arnold, Aiden Sinclair, like my teammate Connor Marasola, and like I don't know where I was projected, but I wasn't projected to win. Like Gabe Arnold was winning, like and I won it, and like I still didn't get credit for it. But like I mean that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm a win, so I'm excited for college. I want to show these people what's up.
Yeah, bro, I like that. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you'll get the opportunities, so and you're putting the work in, so it's no problem.
Doing everything right.
Keep wrestling with us, man.
Sky's
the limit. Man.
Yo, I'll say this: if you ever figure out a way how to get a takedown on me, Tech Fall NCAA finals, like you're good, like no problem. If you get one on me, like
I mean, you weren't in the room today. I was looking for you for match day.
I know that would have been fun. You got me. Yeah.
You knew it was coming.
I know.
You had Dake though.
I had to have Dake take care of my light work.
Hey, next Friday, 1 week from now.
All right, bro.
You got all the time. You can get your sleep.
I'm prepping for a fight.
Nutrition.
So it's tough. It's tough. It's like.
Do I do a match?
Do I go in? Do I pin Zack Ryder in the first period? Like, what's the opportunity cost
really
here?
Help you?
Yeah, no, that's definitely not smart. I didn't even think of that.
No, I'm getting ready for the fight, but we'll get some matches. Don't worry. Be careful, because remember the first time you asked me to go. Well, not the first time, but the one time you got a little rambunctious, asked me to go. You did pretty well. Because we were doing like 1 minute goes.
No, last time we wrestled, I was just in a slump. Like I'm out of it now. I was feeling good.
Well, I think that what happened was we wrestled once. You did okay because you only had to survive for 1 minute at a time. And then we did a longer go. I think it was like a 3 minute go at a time. And things didn't go great for you, if I'm being frank. And I think that kind of ignited the slump.
Oh, that's what.
Because I don't think that I think before that you were feeling confident. You actually asked me to go again. You're like, you want to go again? And I was like, oh, this guy, he's feeling himself. He's asking me to wrestle again.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, all right, I can't have that. Like that's my reputation.
I mean, we all have bad days,
Yeah.
Especially in the practice room.
I wouldn't even consider it a bad day. It's just like that's what happens. Like grass, like does it complain when like the lawnmower runs it over? No, like it's just life, just the way it goes.
We'll see. We got the camera rolling next time. when we're rolling, that camera's gonna be on.
Play dodgeball first.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want that.
Then we're gonna get on.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
You do have some good dodgeball skills, though.
Yeah, we played a lot in high school. But like
really?
Yeah, but it was like a real dodgeball, like the squishy one.
Okay. Those hurt.
Yeah, but like they stink at throwing now.
They're not as hard to. Yeah.
So I was the man in the dodgeball room, and like we got the dodgeball from the Penn State camp.
Yeah.
And then I came here with the volleyballs. I went back thinking I was going to be the man in the dodgeball there. I threw it. A kid called my ball. I was like, whoa. I was like, that is, way different. I don't like those.
It's a different game.
Anymore.
Yeah, you got to play with. If you're a real dodgeball player, you play with the men's volleyballs because that's actual skill.
Yeah.
So hard to catch.
Yeah, it is.
You can throw them way faster. But yeah, where would you rank yourself as far as, all right, be honest. Where would you rank yourself as far as dodgeball players go currently on the team?
On the team or all like NLWC?
NLWC, yeah, coaches. Yeah, rank yourself. Rank your top 5.
Well, it's so political and all that, but
yeah, but just rank your top 5
right.
based on you're the one that just chooses this. It's not like it's just on your
not
opinion.
in order. Not in order.
In order.
No, because these are all different.
All right,
I got Varner.
All right.
Dave Evans.
Okay.
Connor Pierce.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, keep going.
Me.
Okay. Wild.
I gotta do 6. Conaway, he's good.
All right.
And you, I'll do 6. But you like
number 1.
No, I don't know. The running out of bounds with the 2 balls is crazy.
You're like really.
Oh, and
you're
Dake.
really.
No, I got 7. Dake.
You're really focused on this one moment when you're like not really considering the lifetime of work that I've put into this sport. Like I've won more games than you've played.
You sure?
For a fact. For a fact. I probably won twice as many games as you've played.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just won another game the other day. So.
Did you? Was I in it?
Probably. You're probably in the corner down.
Doesn't count. If I'm not in it, it doesn't count.
You were ducking.
When I get in the game, the whole vibe changes. That's a fact.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, here's the cheater. Nothing's safe. You can't go out of bounds or anything.
You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. That's what they say when they can't catch a dub when I'm in there. It's like, you cheat. It's like, I mean, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Like, is teleporting like from one spot to another, like while you throw the ball at me, is that cheating technically? Is using like my absolute sniper rifle of an arm, like that shouldn't be fair. That shouldn't be illegal, but is it cheating?
Yeah.
It's a kind of a gray area, right? Like,
you know who has a sniper for a little guy? Gary.
Gary can throw.
Really? Gary can throw.
Yeah.
He snakes me.
I think you're absolutely dissing, in my mind, who is the number 2 player in the whole arena right now, and that's Coach Cody, bro. You're dissing him, bro. He maybe hasn't been playing great as of late, but he's good, dude. He's good. He wins a lot. He wins a lot.
Yeah.
He's got for me,
he does.
The number 1 criteria for being good at dodgeball is wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Number 1. Number 2 is skill for skill, right? Like, can you throw? Can you catch? Can you dodge? Yeah. Number 3 is politics. How do you politic?
Coach Casey as well.
I was just about to say, what would you rate Coach Casey?
Coach Casey, he doesn't play as much anymore. It's hard to say because,
but boy, can he rile up a team against you.
He has the craziest. He has the craziest political, I would say, influence.
Yeah.
When he wants somebody out, he gets them. He doesn't even play, and he decides who wins the games. A lot of times, like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and he decides if it's Coach Hamps or if there's a single winner.
Yeah, to have that type of power is pretty wild.
He does have a good power. Like even when he's in the bleachers, he's like, "I got my money."
Yeah.
That makes me just want to go out there.
Yeah. He gets who he wants to win in there. He's like kind of like the puppeteer.
Yeah.
What would you say? What would you say you're most excited about for getting in? The lineup and stuff next year.
Just finally being here, like my whole life, like just watching, and I'm excited. Like just like whoever's in the lineup. I mean, just like dominating with them, and just like I feel like I know you guys talk about all the time. Like I feel like this like recruiting class, like we could be the best team at Penn State. Like,
I like it.
Like we could be really good. Like we have a hammer of a lineup, especially with like Marcus Blaze and like all these guys coming in. Like we could get like 10 national champs.
Yeah.
Like, So we just got to keep working. So that's what I'm excited for. Just hopefully breaking new records and just keep dominating.
I like that.
Don't let anybody near us.
I feel like people want the dynasty to end. They're like, come on, like this or that. All these teams have like all this crazy NIL stuff going on, trying to buy like a championship, and it's like, wait your turn, like not yet. Like, you got a few more years.
I mean, and like it's just like seeing like I don't know what coach it was like. In your Ono match, like he was just chirping at you, like that, like stuff like motivates like us to like, just like keep working harder and just like keep shutting these guys up. Like I feel like, but
it's fun. I always say this. I loved wrestling at home, like wrestling at Bryce Jordan or at Rec, winning a match there. Like there's nothing like that. It's like the best feeling. You got, all of your fans, everybody's for you. But something about like rolling up to Carver or Okie State or to Ohio State and like just shutting them up, like it just feels so good.
I can't wait to wrestle at Iowa,
bro. It's fun.
I heard it's really fun.
It's weird. I don't know why some people get a little intimidated by it, and it's not an easy place to wrestle. But I was always like, I'm fired up. Like, let's do this. I had my best matches at a lot of times in the away arenas.
I mean, those fans could try to chirp. I mean, I can't hear them because I'm bad. Like they'll be chirping me, like, yo, I can't hear you.
You got to give them this after.
Like, yo, what?
Like, no, he literally can't hear it.
Literally. Yeah,
it's nice though. Like as the matches go on, like they slowly get quieter and quieter.
Yeah, I noticed that on like TV.
Suck away the energy.
What did you travel to any matches this year?
I don't think I traveled to any matches. I went out to Tennessee
for what was that
Scuffle?
for?
No, it was
well, you did Scuffle, right?
Yeah, I did Scuffle.
But what was the Tennessee? It was the duels.
Yeah, it was
in
the
December.
Duels. Yeah.
So you were out there for that.
Yeah.
How was that like being able to travel and like watch the events? Did it feel like anything surprised you or?
Just like back to like the motivation. Like I'm like I got 1 year. Like I gotta get going. Like this will be me next year. Like just watching Carter. I'm like, all right. Like I was clocking at a rec hall. Like I was like, all right, I'm gonna be wrestling at this time roughly. Like I was just picturing it. It's like, but it was cool traveling with those guys. The plane was sick.
You put the warm up on and stuff.
Yeah. I felt like the guy. Like the plane though. I had some room. Like my feet were extended. Like it was.
You guys are spoiled now, bro. You get all the charter flights. Yeah. That was we barely got any. We maybe got 1 or 2 while we were in school in 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was good traveling because like I got to see like how like we go out to the grocery store, like what we do.
The process.
Yeah, the process. So that'll be good for next year.
Yeah. You mentioned your teammates with PJ. Are you excited for him to come up and be on the team?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. You guys were from the same place and both at Penn State.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen.
Yeah, me and PJ probably have like 25, 30 youth matches. Like we battled it out.
Oh, y'all
really?
And then he moved to
where you were. He was like an hour away from me. And then he moved up to me and like after he won in 7th grade. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then like we got really close. Like we would lift like every day, like really close.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, he's insanely good.
Yeah.
So like I'm really excited to see how he does at Penn State. Like he'll fit in. Like I know he is and like our guys. So he's gonna fit in, but he's insanely good. So I can't wait to see.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, good stuff.
It's cool hearing the similarities between like you and what Josh was saying like earlier in the week, like how his redshirt year went. And it's like very similar.
Yeah, super similar. I feel like the redshirt year is always tough, man. It's like you just want to be in there and
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I felt like it was the redshirt's almost like a mini COVID or your life's on pause a little bit in a way.
Yeah, it is hard because, like you said, like you just want to be out there.
Yeah.
Like I would always nick Carter, like, yo, let me out there. Like I thought I was gonna get out there for the Drexel match. I was hype, and then I did it. But like it's just like that itch. Like you just want to be out there. So
that's the wrong guy to be behind.
I know. Yeah. Like he's not gonna let.
You're like, yo, your ankle's a little swollen, or they want me to get out there for you?
Yeah, literally, I'm out there. But I mean, it's good though. It's a good experience.
What do you feel like so far has been the biggest thing you've learned in this redshirt year that's helped you improve?
I don't even know. Like I've gotten beaten up so many times. Like I'm just learning to just keep improving on my technique. Like if I wrestle you or Kasar, like it's gonna be a brutal time to get out. So like I'm just like the one thing I learned is just like keep going, keep your head up, because like it's gonna be rough in that room, but you just gotta keep going.
Right. What's your plan to like do better again in the room? Obviously, I'm not really worried about you outside, but like You got to want to not get whooped so bad.
I know. I don't
What's
know.
the plan to like get in there and like not allow
just
that?
coming in the mornings, like coming in with Coach Huel or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
More verses
or something, but I got to figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like I'm getting better. But
okay. No, you're definitely getting better.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about you competing against whoever, right? And but it's like, I felt like when I was in what do you call it, in school, I wasn't really worried about beating the number 2 guy in the country. Like I was worried about beating Coach Kale and Coach Casey and, you know, the guys that were on the team then. And it's like, all right, if I beat these guys, I really don't got to worry about it.
I think one thing that it is that I have like towards like you guys is the respect. Like that holds me back a little bit. Like if I'm in a leg on like a Kyle Dake, like I'm not gonna like, well, like I did, like I'm now like the respect, like I gotta get going, like the respect. Yeah. But like I love you guys, but like if I'm in on a leg, like usually like I'll be like, all right, I'm not gonna club him because like it's Kyle Dake, I don't want to hurt him. But like now, like I'm gonna club you. Like I just gotta get it going. Like it's wrestling. Like you guys will understand, but like that part, like the respect's just gotta go. Like when we're on the mat. Like when you're on the mat,
it's too much respect.
Yeah, so I think that holds me back a little bit.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like watch any of the guys that we came in wrestle, so to me they were just like normal dudes,
normal guys.
But I could definitely see how that's like. You just got to continue to work through that of like seeing them as your training partners, and guys that you want to become like. So. And I mean, they're gonna enjoy it when you fight hard. Yeah, it's like more of a respect.
I love when
like
you
try to
beat
them.
I love when you fight hard. Like it just makes me. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Fight hard, you little guy.
You can try. You can try.
Yeah, like when Cole gives me a hard club, I'm like, harder.
Come on, give me something.
He's like, no.
He's getting big.
Yeah, he's getting
bro.
big.
Both of them, they're strong.
They're tanks.
You guys are all getting strong. I'm like. Oh, my little boys are getting they're getting man muscles.
Yeah.
It's so cute. All right, bro. Well, we appreciate your time. Thanks for popping in, chatting with us for a bit.
Thanks.
Excited for your career.
Sure.
Even though you've been getting a little bit, whooped up on, you're doing good, bud. You're doing better.
We're really proud of you.
We're proud of you.
Appreciate it. I'm getting there.
Keep that working. And you got anything to say to the viewers, where they can find you or whatever you got to say to them?
Zack Ryder 0.5 on Instagram and see me at 184 next year.
Let's get it. All right. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you.